This is Peter Roberts.
And this is Michael Fitzmaurice, bringing you background stories behind many of today's news events. Today, News Cavalcade reports on
Our air defenses in Hawaii.
a milestone in tire technology,
A laboratory that helps keep America well fed.
the rapidly moving home building industry,
And a new assist toward college entrance. Lying at the crossroads of the Pacific, over 2,000 miles from our mainland, Hawaii, our 50th state, has a unique air defense system. One that integrates regular Air Force and Air Guard units. As shown in this Department of Defense film, the radar warning and control sites are manned around the clock by Hawaiian Air Guardsmen. They monitor aircraft and search the skies for unknowns, which are planes that cannot be accounted for or fail to identify themselves. The instant a warning site detects an unknown, complete information is flashed to the Air Defense Control Center, where all traffic is reported and continuously monitored. This center is operated by regular Air Force personnel and is the only non-reservist phase of Hawaii's unique system. Unknowns must identify in 60 seconds or the center orders a scramble. In less than 5 minutes from first warning, armed F-102s are streaking toward target. Their tracking radars look onto the bogey and the interceptors close for a visual check. Many times the unknowns are aircraft that are off course due to navigational or communications failure. The interceptors then notify the center and arrange for escort to the island. Hawaiian Air Defense, maintaining a constant vigil over our 50th state.
there's a lower look to most new cars coming from Detroit these days. Behind the look, however, there are improvements in gas economy, safety of handling, and the riding comfort of your car. The new look and performance improvements are due to what automotive engineers call a low section height tire. Introduced on certain select cars last year and coming on most 1965 models, it is the latest popular development coming from an ever-changing tire technology. Development of the low section height tire has been to a great extent the work of Jacques Baget, a young Ford Motor Company engineer. Baget is a leading exponent in Detroit of tire vehicle system engineering. Here, the vehicle's entire suspension is designed as one closely integrated system with each component fully mated to produce the best overall ride. The new low section height tire is rounder in the shoulder, where the tread meets the sidewall, sometimes called wraparound tread. It appears wider and lower when compared to a conventional tire. Like most tires over the past 7 years, this one has plies of Tyrex rayon cord in its carcass, from which it derives its strength. Thousands of tests have shown a dozen or so areas of improved performance from the low section height tire, with greater safety and more comfort, providing the biggest dividends. In many cases, these new tires come with a larger wheel, giving rise to a larger and better ventilated brake drum. The new and different dimensions of this tire also provide longer tire life and lessen blowout danger during high-speed driving. In addition, the motorist using these tires will find that his car corners better, skids less, and has less vibration. Because the low section height rolls more easily, gas mileage should improve by nearly 2%. Through the work of automotive engineers like Jacques Baget, new dimensions in motoring safety and comfort have been provided to the American driver. Engineers are working on a radial ply tire, constructed with plies of rayon cord that run across the tire from bead to bead. This is a departure from the conventional tire where the cords crisscross over each other. Shown here, being tested on a high-performance sports car, the radial ply tire points to the future. For today's car owner, the low section height tire is a milestone, one that gives a safer ride with greater value.
More and more of the problems involved in feeding vast populations like that of America are being solved in the laboratories. It is the task of the scientist in the laboratory to lend a helping hand to the farmer, who must always face the unpredictable forces of nature, sometimes friendly, sometimes not. Perhaps nowhere is this partnership producing more astounding results than the poultry field. Just listen to these figures. Over 2 billion broilers are raised in the USA every year. Hens lay about 30 dozen eggs for every person in the country, over 65 million eggs. With the food budget representing about 20% of the average living budget, poultry products are important items in our diet. They're not only low in calories, but an economical and valuable source of protein. In the era of small farm flocks back in the late 20s, chicken cost 3 times as much as it does now. 3 decades later, poultry is available year-round at lower cost because of great advances in production efficiency and scientific know-how. Breeders use the science of genetics to produce meatier, high-producing birds. Nutritionists develop balanced scientific rations. And manufacturers of poultry health products by such organizations as Dr. Salisbury's laboratories produce scientific miracles in the form of feed additives, pharmaceuticals, and biologics for the protection and improvement of poultry health. Dr. Salisbury's was founded in 1923 by veterinarian Joseph E. Salisbury, and today the company has the world's largest facilities devoted to poultry health. Located in the small community of Charles City, Iowa, Dr. Salisbury's has many scientific firsts to its credit, all of which have proved to be of great economic value to the industry and thereby to the poultry consuming public. Here, work is concerned with the development of feed additives, compounds which are added to feed, making it possible to medicate thousands of birds efficiently. The era of feed additives came about after World War II and opened a new era in poultry raising. It made it possible for farmers to buy scientifically balanced and fortified feed in bags or bulk, which give chickens everything they need, either to reach market weight more efficiently or to lay more and better eggs. Scientific research helps poultry raisers keep pace with the demands of more than 190 million people. Enough chicken is produced in this country to provide every person with over 30 pounds each year. Another example of how science does its part in helping Americans to be the best-fed people in the world.
The American population is becoming increasingly mobile. A family today might span the continent several times during Dad's working career. These mobile homes reflect this condition, and they are the fastest growing segment of the home building industry today. Our forefathers settled in mobile homes. And in the 30s, they matched the advancing mechanization of the day. But the mobile home of today goes far beyond being just a portable shelter. New materials and excellent design have made them a spacious and attractive residence. The modern mobile home was originally conceived as a practical home for retired people, but it has found a new market in the millions of young Americans on the move. Nearly half the mobile homes sold today are purchased by young married couples looking for economy, comfort, and convenience in one package. Many mobile homes have up to 3 bedrooms, 1 or 2 baths, dining areas, and a comfortable living room. One reason for their growing popularity among young married people is that the home comes completely furnished and equipped with major appliances. A logical outgrowth of this expanding aspect of home building is the appearance of the mobile home park. Under the supervision of the park planning staff of the Mobile Homes Manufacturers Association, these parks meet the needs of a present-day community. Street layout and landscaped lots afford privacy to each resident, yet the units are designed for best utilization of space. Within the park's recreational sites, well-supervised activities are earmarked to make the mobile home park a substantial contributor to the community in which it lives. Recent studies have shown one mobile home sold for every 6 single-family dwellings. The mobile home of today is a testimonial to American manufacturing ingenuity. In adapting to new and changing standards in housing tastes, the manufacturer has grasped the pulse of an America whose lives are increasingly mobile.
New problems in college admission are facing today's high school graduate. Each year, tens of thousands of young men and women like these take this important step toward their entrance to college, the college entrance examinations. An adequate mark on these examinations will open the door to the further education that each has planned for many months. The intellectual development of university life provides them the tools for individual contributions to our society. From here will come the minds that will one day give direction to the growth of our nation. For some, their aspirations will end right here. The competition for classroom seats on today's campuses is keener than ever. To college prospects, these tests present an awesome challenge. A few points lost on these examinations may shatter the most elaborate college plans. Swelling college enrollments require higher qualifying scores, and many students are lost before their real abilities can be discovered. Among those concerned with the need for adequate preparation for college and the college entrance examinations are the editors of Encyclopedia Britannica. Working with college and high school educators, a set of guides was developed. Based on the subject matter in Encyclopedia Britannica, these guides give direction to prospective college students soon to be taking the college entrance examinations. The guides consist of 8 booklets, 5 on specific subjects, 2 on general areas of importance, and a user's manual. Each booklet contains a 1-hour examination similar in form to many used in college entrance testing. The user's guide contains full-scale examinations that measure the student's aptitudes for learning. The results of these tests can provide the student with information on how he compares with other prospective college students. New tools for college-bound young people to prepare themselves for a rising hurdle to college admission. New guides to help students enter the college of their choice.